Hey, YouTube family. I'm finally on YouTube. Name's Nana. Stop the Stigma Against Disability. Um, I've been doing a lot of my campaign on Facebook, and I got told to come on here because I get a bigger audience and everybody will get to know the man with the trackie. Right. I'm going to try and move some of my videos from Facebook onto YouTube for you to get an understanding of me. But, however, if all else fails, please go onto my Facebook account. My name is Nana Marfo, and if you add me, you can see my videos on there. Anyway, today's video, which is on a different platform, I just wanted to share something with you guys because I'm doing a campaign called Stop the Stigma Against Disability in England, because I feel that in England there's a lot of stigma when it comes to disability, and we're not treated equally as an able-bodied person. There's a lot of writing on the wall in terms of equality, in terms of, you know, diversity for people with disability. Now, I've gone through personal incidents myself, which make me see that there isn't, as much as they say in writing equality is part of us, it's not. Hence why I'm starting a campaign of Stop the Stigma Against Disability. What struck me today is when I went into work and we had an email sent to the whole team, and we were told it was going to be a quick meeting. Everybody started to huff and puff. You know how it is when you get an email from managers saying, "Oh, quick meeting, quick meeting." We tend to forget what life is about, and we think about ourselves, become selfish. Now, we had this meeting, and we found out today that one of our colleagues had passed away. He had all types of illnesses. Sad, because at the same time, they were, you know, piling on pressure with him. You know, when he came into work, they were piling on pressure in terms of targets, in terms of he had to meet his performance, his KPIs, key performance indicators, you know. And all that time, this man had various disabilities wrong with him, and nobody cared to sit him down and have a chat with him and treat him like one of the family. And you know, he was an old man, he was a mature man, but you know, it just makes you see that life is just so precious. You're here one minute, you're not here the next. As I keep saying in my other videos, is that you don't know when you're gonna get ill, you know. You don't know when you're gonna suddenly be here and then suddenly you're gone. You just don't know. It just touches me so much that even with me, I only started in the organization not too long ago. So I've only been there, coming this year with 2 years. So I spoke to him once or twice. I didn't really speak to him kind of thing. But he went through his own, not that I knew personally, I mean, I was told. He went through his own, you know, perseverance of stigma. You know, he would come to work, people didn't understand why he didn't do as much work as others. He was getting, you know, comments, remarks, all types of stuff saying, "Oh, this guy doesn't work, he's lazy, he's this, he's that." All that time, no one knew he You know, he was waiting for a heart transplant. You know, he was waiting to try and survive, and he couldn't do that. In the end, he couldn't do that. You know, and this is where it leads back to what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to do in terms of my petition, because I've got a petition where I'm trying to educate. I want to try and get government to try and educate people in terms of disability, because we're so ignorant as individuals. When I say that, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not ignorant." Some people are, because we take stuff for granted. Just because you, the individual who's not understanding, isn't ill, you need to be compassionate. And I think in society, we're not as compassionate as we should be. It was just sad today. You know, it did bring a dampener on the team, and we did really feel a bit of sadness, because obviously someone who was working with us last week or the week before is suddenly no longer with us. You know, all I want to try and tell people out there is that we need to stop the stigma against disability. We need to educate one another. We need to educate the youth. We need to have stuff in schools for the youth. And, you know, the more we educate people, the more we can change perception of society and try and stop people from looking down on people with disability. I'm not going to ramble on because it's my first time on YouTube. All I'm going to say is always smile in life, because when you're smiling, you're winning. You never know when you're not going to be able to smile again. Always smile. The littlest things that you think could stress you out, don't let it stress you out. Just smile, and you will always think of a way that you can overcome that barrier. Stay true to yourself. Speak up if you need to when it's concerning, you know, your barrier or the stigma against your health condition. Always remember to speak up. Never ever be trapped within your own mind. Never ever be trapped because society makes you feel trapped. Fly like a bird, sting like a bee, you know, Muhammad Ali's great words. Just make sure that you are heard. I'm a disabled person myself, as you can see. I've got tracheostomy, and if I tell you my life story, it was hard growing up in the 90s to be a child of a tracheostomy, be in a mainstream school and being picked on because of how I breathed, what was in my neck. Winter times, I couldn't even mingle with my friends. You know, I will continue on another video tomorrow, and I'll share my story with you. But today, I just wanted to share the passing of my colleague, which is sad. And I wanted to tell you guys, just to able-bodied, disabled, just to, you know, keep smiling, keep your head up, keep the faith, and we shall prosper and society become a better place, provided we're ready to fight the stigma. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here. Please leave your comments. Please, if you need to contact me on Facebook, my name is Nana Marful. If you need to contact me via email, my email is marfulnana@yahoo.co.uk. Let's stop the stigma. Let's change the world. Disabled people matter. I end here. Hopefully this YouTube video is a blast. It's my first YouTube video, so be kind to me. But I'll end here for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening. stop the stigma against disability. Nana.